There's a cardboard box in the back of the shed, full of old dreams and words we never said. A Polaroid faded by the summer sun, two small town kids thinking life had just begun. You had your boots on the dashboard light, drawing county roads on a Friday night. We swore those lines would lead us somewhere beyond these fields and this small town air. I can still see your handwriting, crooked little arrows pointing west. You said, one day we'll find a place that feels like everything we missed. But the rain came down and the years rolled by like gravel flying from a worn-out tire. Funny how time can blur the view, but it can't erase me and you. We were maps we drew in pencil, lines that faded but never disappeared. Every wrong turn, every highway still carries echoes of those years. We chased stars through broken windows, left our fingerprints on the moon. Life kept changing all the details, but I still remember you. Yeah, we were maps we drew in pencil, trying to find forever too. Took a job by the coastline breeze, I stayed behind with these Tennessee dreams. We talked for hours through a telephone wire, keeping old flames alive through the fire. Then the distance grew like a river wide, and silence slowly changed the tide. 1,000 miles and 1,000 days can pull two hearts in separate ways. I heard your name from a friend downtown, said you built a life on steadier ground. And for a second I could almost see the life that almost happened to me. But the road keeps turning beneath our feet. Some stories end before they're complete. Still every mile that I've gone through leaves a little piece of you. We were maps we drew in pencil, lines that faded but never disappeared. Every wrong turn, every highway still carries echoes of those years. We chased stars through broken windows, left our fingerprints on the moon. Life kept changing all the details, but I still remember you. Yeah, we were maps we drew in pencil, trying to find forever too. Those lines are still there underneath the wear. Even when the pages bend, some roads never really end. Last fall I found that old notebook page tucked between memories and younger days. There were circles drawn around little towns and dreams we thought would never let us down. Coffee stains and faded ink, frozen moments that make you think about who we were and where we'd go. Back before we learned what we know, I sat alone in the midnight glow, reading promises from long ago. And I laughed and I cried and I smiled somehow, because I finally understand it now. Maybe forever wasn't where we arrived, maybe forever was the ride. Maybe love ain't measured by how long it stayed. traveled through. I look back at those pencil lines and think of me and you. Yeah, the ink may fade with time, but some memories stay true. We're still those maps we drew in pencil, and I'll always follow them back